All right, so today we're diving into something a little different.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, and it's all about this like deep longing for peace,
mm,
inner contentment, like something I think we all feel in some way.
yeah, absolutely. That resonates for sure.
Yeah. And you know what really struck me?
What's that?
The word sukoon itself.
Yeah,
It's not
Sukoon.
just relaxation like chilling on a beach.
Right.
It's deeper than that. It's more like,
Yeah, it's spiritual, right?
yeah, spiritual well-being.
A sense of completeness, like
Yeah,
being settled within yourself.
exactly.
Right.
And it's not some like, abstract concept either.
Oh,
The transcript even mentions, get this, celebrities committing suicide.
wow.
And that hit me hard,
Right.
because it shows that even people who seem to have everything,
Mm-hmm.
they're still struggling with this search for sukoon.
Right. Like it's a universal human thing.
Yeah.
No matter who you are,
Absolutely.
what you've achieved.
Yeah. And, the title itself, Sukoon Kese Milega.
Mm.
How to find this sukoon.
Mm.
It's like this cry for help almost.
Oh, yeah.
Like people are actively searching for this peace, this inner peace.
Makes sense.
Especially in a world that feels so chaotic and overwhelming.
Definitely. So much going on, so many distractions.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
easy to lose that sense of peace.
And it makes me wonder,
Right.
does this idea of sukoon exist in like Western thought?
Oh, for sure. It's just phrased differently.
Oh, like what?
Well, you could look at the Stoics, for example.
Okay.
They were all about finding inner peace through acceptance in virtue, or even modern psychology
Yeah.
with mindfulness
Right.
and self-compassion.
So same idea, just different words.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fascinating. It really is like a universal human need then.
It seems like it.
And there's this one part where the speaker uses this phrase, jism kofit.
Yism kofit. Okay.
And it instantly made me think about, how obsessed we are with physical fitness these days.
Yeah, totally.
Like gyms and diets and all that.
But then he immediately connects it to the roux.
Ah, the soul, the spirit.
Exactly.
It's like he's saying, hey, six-pack abs are great and all,
Right.
but don't forget about your inner world.
Totally. Like you need both, right?
Yeah, you can't just focus on one, neglect the other.
It's all connected.
And the way he makes that point is brilliant.
Oh, how so?
He uses these, like, super relatable analogies.
Okay.
Like he compares this spiritual longing
Hmm.
to thirst and hunger.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's powerful.
Right. Like everyone knows what it feels like to be thirsty or hungry.
Exactly. It's a basic human need.
So he's taking this, like, abstract concept of spiritual longing
Yeah.
and making it instantly understandable.
It's like he's saying we crave spiritual fulfillment, just like we crave food and water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that connection, that fulfillment, he seems to suggest, comes through zich,
Yeah.
which I guess is a form of remembrance or meditation.
Right. And ultimately through connection with,
Al-Ta'ala.
yeah. Oh,
So for him, the path to sukoon is through faith,
yeah. Finding peace through that relationship with the divine.
which, it makes sense.
How so?
A lot of psychologists talk about the importance of finding purpose and meaning in life for well-being.
So it's like that connection to something bigger than ourselves can bring that sense of peace.
Yeah. But then he says something kind of cryptic at the end.
Oh.
He talks about asli shakun ab shakun gerasta.
Shakun ap shakun. That's interesting.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
So shakun ap shakun refers to good and bad omens,
Okay.
like superstitions.
Okay.
And it's a big deal in some South Asian cultures.
Hmm.
But it seems like he's saying that true sukoon goes beyond just relying on external signs.
So not just about lucky charms and avoiding black cats.
Right. It's about a deeper, more internal journey.
Spiritual growth kind of thing.
Exactly. Like sukoon comes from within.
So I guess what I'm getting at is,
Yeah.
here we are diving deep into a video
Mm-hmm.
in a language most of us probably don't understand,
Right.
but it's still somehow super relevant.
I think it's because it speaks to that universal human need for peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like the specifics might be different, the language might be different.
But that core yearning for sukoon,
Yeah.
it's something we all share.
It connects us all in a way.
And it makes you think, like, how do our own backgrounds, our
Yeah.
cultures, all that
Mhm.
shape the way we understand peace and happiness?
Right. Like what are the things we do in our own lives?
Mm-hmm.
The beliefs we hold.
That help us find our own version of sukoon.
It's a good question. Maybe this deep dive, even though it's in another language, can help us start thinking about that.
I think so too.
Yeah,
It's definitely given me a lot to think about.
me too. It's fascinating how these universal themes transcend language and culture,
Well,
and how we can learn from each other's traditions and perspectives, even if they seem different on the surface.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.